We are a couple of slow travelers in our 50s, exploring Europe with our 10-year-old dog, Dory. Our travel style focuses on staying in one place for about a month whenever possible, with shorter stays added in as needed. This approach allows us to maintain a healthy routine while fully embracing the full-time travel lifestyle. In this video, we will share our experiences from spending a month in Durres Albania during January 2025. We will also provide a detailed breakdown of our monthly expenses, offering insights into the cost of slow travel in Durres. Durres Albania is a coastal city known for its beautiful beaches. As one of the country's oldest cities, it boasts Roman ruins, including a massive amphitheater. The waterfront promenade is perfect for a stroll, lined with cafes and restaurants offering nice Adriatic sea views. Just a short drive from Tirana, Durres is a popular getaway for both locals and tourists looking to enjoy sun, sea, and food. Durres experiences a mild winter. Although there were a few rainy, overcast days, the sun shone most of the time, making this winter far more pleasant than those in many other parts of Europe. We had one unusual day when it rained continuously from morning to evening. The rain was light to moderate, but by nighttime it led to unexpected flooding. However, by the next morning, everything had drained, and life in the city returned to normal as if nothing had happened. In Durres, we chose to stay in the Volga neighborhood for a few reasons. It came highly recommended on Facebook. Plus, the area is very walkable and located right by the water. Staying in a residential neighborhood gave us a chance to experience local life, which made our time there even more enjoyable. If, however, you are visiting Durres in the summer and plan to enjoy the beaches, the southern part of the city might be a better choice for you. Within just a 5-minute stroll from our apartment, there are 2 supermarkets, several bakeries, fresh fruit and vegetable vendors, restaurants, cozy coffee shops, and of course the stunning Adriatic Sea. Expanding our radius to a 15-minute walk gave us even more options, including additional supermarkets and a huge farmers market. The locals in Durres are incredibly friendly and welcoming. While not everyone speaks English and we do not speak Albanian, communication was usually not a problem. People always found a way to help. For example, when it came time to pay, shopkeepers would simply write the amount on a piece of paper. One time I was looking for a store and asked a local if he spoke English. He shook his head no, but he asked me to wait. A moment later, he returned with someone who did speak English and could help me. Durres has a large number of stray dogs. During our stay, we noticed that most of them kept to themselves and didn't bother anyone. Since we arrived with our dog, the strays were curious at first and followed us for a few minutes during our first few days. But after that, they lost interest and left us alone. It was hard not to feel sorry for them, and we honestly wished we could adopt them all. In Durres and throughout Albania, cash is king, as most businesses do not accept credit cards. The local currency is the Albanian lek, with an exchange rate of approximately 100 lek to $1. ATMs are widely available in the city, making it easy to withdraw cash. However, not all ATMs are the same. Fees and conversion rates can vary significantly. Many ATMs will prompt you to accept a currency conversion, but it's best to decline this option, as it results in a higher exchange rate and additional costs. After testing different options, we found that Union Bank ATMs are the most cost-effective choice in Durrës. They charge a flat €5 withdrawal fee and do not offer a currency conversion, allowing you to withdraw LEX at a better rate. We personally use the Schwab debit card, which reimburses ATM fees, but we still aim to minimize fees whenever possible. If you're visiting Albania, planning for cash transactions and choosing the right ATM can help you save money on withdrawals. For the places that do accept credit cards, Tap to Pay is widely supported. Everywhere we used a card, we were able to pay with our phone, and we never had to take out a physical credit card. This is consistent with what we've experienced in most parts of Europe, where contactless payments are the norm. Durrës offers plenty of short-term rental apartments, often at much lower prices than similar options in other countries. We opted for an apartment on the higher end of the price range because we prioritize staying in central, walkable areas. Convenience and accessibility are key for us. Our choices are also a bit more limited since we travel with our dog, and many rentals do not allow pets. For 29 days, our Airbnb cost a total of $1,251.51, which included weekly apartment cleanings totaling $51.95. Considering the location and comfort, we felt it was well worth it. We arrived in Durrës by ferry from Bari, Italy, an overnight trip that was the perfect option for us since we always look for pet-friendly ways to travel. Flying wasn't an option with our dog, so the ferry allowed us to cross the Adriatic Sea while keeping the journey stress-free for all three of us. When booking the ferry, you can either reserve a seat in a shared cabin or get a private room with beds. We chose the private room, and that turned out to be a very smart decision because we got seasick. But hey, what else can you expect from the Adriatic Sea in January? Surprisingly, Dory was the only one of us who handled the waves like a pro, and for that, we are grateful. Since we walked everywhere, the only transportation we used was the ferry from Bari to Durrës, which cost us $158.66. One thing we discovered early on was that the best bread is bought fresh from a bakery. Durrës has many bakeries, and everyone we visited offered wonderful bread. A loaf cost no more than $1.20, significantly less than what you'd pay in the US for a quality loaf. The bakery bread isn't just fresh, it contains no preservatives, only simple, wholesome ingredients. Its lack of preservatives is evident because, after less than 2 days on the counter, the bread completely dried out. While supermarkets do offer bread, the selection is limited and the loaves aren't as fresh. While exploring supermarkets, we came across these spices, and they have been a game changer. They are incredibly fresh, aromatic, and packed with flavor. Every store we have visited so far has carried them, making them easy to find. If you love cooking, we highly recommend giving them a try. One of the best surprises in Durrës was the farmers market, and it was a big one. Open 6 days a week, it was packed with fresh, locally grown fruits and vegetables. Honestly, the produce here was some of the best we have had in years, bursting with flavor, likely grown with little to no chemical interference, and picked at peak ripeness. We wish we could share the incredible aromas and flavors with you through the screen. This is definitely one of the things we will miss most about Albania. And not only was everything incredibly fresh, but it was also super affordable. For the entire month, our total grocery expenses came to $724.96. As plant-based travelers, eating out in Durrës was quite a challenge. Plant-based options were nearly non-existent. Technically, we could have ordered French fries and grilled vegetables, but that didn't feel very exciting, so we mostly relied on home-cooked meals. The only exceptions were the occasional treats, vegan ice cream from a cafe that offered a few flavors, and coffee from a local spot that had soy milk, bringing our total cafe spending to $36.06 for the month. Before we started traveling, going to the gym was a regular part of our routine, and we're committed to keeping that habit alive on the road. When we stay in one place for a month, we make a point of joining a local gym, not just to stay active, but also to add a bit of structure to our days. In Durrës, we found a great gym just a 5-minute walk from our apartment. It had free weights and a wide selection of machines to choose from, making it easy to keep up with our workouts. One of the best perks? The large windows overlooking the sea, creating a peaceful and beautiful backdrop while exercising. But for me, the real highlight was the 25-meter pool, an absolute heaven. I couldn't resist adding a pool membership for the month. The total cost for both of us to use the gym, plus my pool membership, came to $115.50. Definitely money well spent. Our miscellaneous expenses totaled $119.50 and included a mix of items and services. We bought reading glasses, kitchen bowls, and dog toys, and we also got haircuts. A men's haircut was just $7, while a women's haircut cost $12, including shampoo. To be clear, Galit got both haircuts because Rami has no hair. Additionally, we paid $60 for teeth cleaning for both of us at a local dentist. We paid this out of pocket and we were able to get an appointment the very next day. During our stay in Durrës, our dog Dory had an upset stomach and was drooling excessively for a few hours. This had happened to her once before, so we knew she needed professional help. We walked to a nearby vet clinic that we had noticed earlier, which had great reviews on Google and was noted for speaking English. Even without an appointment, they saw us immediately. The vet was thorough, asking all the right questions and performing a detailed examination, just like any vet we've visited in the US, Germany, and Italy. That alone reassured us. After gathering information and completing the checkup, the vet gave Dory 2 shots to ease her discomfort. Within a few hours, she was completely back to normal. The cost for the entire visit? $10.50. Yes, you heard that right. No missing zeros. Our total cost for 29 days in Durrës came to $2,416.70, which is about $83 per day. Stay tuned for upcoming videos as we share our experiences from our next destinations. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel.